The deer is a ruminant quadruped. Its size is that of a small horse, armed for its defense with branching and solid horns, which we call antlers. The deer has cloven hooves, a fawn or reddish coat. It can hear even the sound of a falling leaf, sheds its antlers every year, at the beginning of spring.
This is how Buffon, an eminent naturalist of the 18th century, speaks to us of this innocent and tranquil animal that feeds on herbs, young buds, and in winter on tree bark, and paints a just portrait of this wild animal that loves the solitude of forests. It's worth knowing that Georges Louis Leclerc, Count of Buffon, spent a great deal of his time studying animals on his estate in Montbard, Côte d'Or. While deer may not have populated his park necessarily, the forest was nearby and was undoubtedly a privileged observation spot. If demonologists claim that one who encounters a deer in the morning will be unlucky, it is also said that a woman has every chance of conceiving if, during lovemaking, she carries a sachet containing powdered deer horn and cow dung. On the other hand, if the package is made of deer skin in which she has wrapped 2 small worms taken from inside a harvestman spider, the opposite effect will occur, but it can only last for a year. In the book Subtilities of Divine Creatures, Abbess Hildegarde of Bingen relies on the recommendations of Pliny regarding burned deer horns, and proposes a recipe whose smell drives away spirits of the air with its power and drives away bad vermin. She says this:
"Grate the deer horn, add incense to what you have scraped, and burn it all.
Its antlers, this rack whose name, shape, and color seem to emerge from the trees and which it prunes every year like dry wood, remakes every year to provide visible proof that everything is reborn, that everything comes back to life. Nature affirms that its intense strength is but a perpetual resurrection, that everything must die in it and yet nothing can cease."
Grand Count of the Infernal Empire, Furfur appears in the form of a deer with a flaming tail. He only speaks lies unless he is confined in a triangle. When hidden there, he takes on the appearance of an angel, speaks in a hoarse voice, and encourages men and women to copulate. He triggers lightning, makes thunder roar, causes explosions and violent storms. To the questions asked of him, he responds with both secret and divine matters. Listed as the 34th demon in the Lemegten, a treatise on English ritual magic originating from the 15th century, Furfur is the head of 26 legions of evil spirits.